Hi, Julie Jones from SSB Performance, Smarter, Stronger, Better Mindset Training, here with this week's Mindset Made Simple Tip of the Week, brought to you by Game Day Sportswear. This week we're talking about Christmas, the season of awe, the season of wonder, and how that can help our performance. Well, the holiday seasons has a way of holding two truths at the same time. It can feel meaningful and warm, and it can feel loud and fast and emotional. But still, no matter what, it's a season of wonder and awe if we're smart. Awe in psychology isn't just a pleasant emotion, it's a measurable state that changes the way that our brain and our body function. Research shows that when we experience awe, when awe arises or we find it around us, something larger than ourselves, that's what awe really is, our brain has to stretch its understanding to fit it all in. That mental stretch, just that mental stretch alone, quiets our internal noise and it widens our perspective. How cool is that? And here's why awe is really important, like right now. It reduces stress at a biological level. Anybody stressed out a little bit about getting everything ready for Christmas? Studies show that it also lowers inflammatory markers associated with chronic stress and emotional overload. That's awesome. It helps the nervous system settle. It allows us to sort of revert back to calm. When we feel something bigger than us, we feel better. It interrupts our rumination, and when our attention is stuck on problems, it pulls us back. Awe gently sort of nudges us outward. I always say that when we get stuck in our own heads, that's not a good thing. Research describes this whole awe thing, this awe thing, as small self-effect. That doesn't mean we're smaller in worth. It just means that we're not consumed by what's around us that feels so stressful or in us that feels so stressful. Awe even changes the way we experience time. People report feeling less rushed. They feel more spacious in their thinking during moments of awe. And during a season like this, when everything feels a little bit urgent, that shift can be really, really, really helpful. Awe increases our connection. It makes us more patient. It makes us more generous. It makes us more compassionate. Isn't that really what this season is about? And we feel part of something bigger than the moment that we're in. So this is really important. It's really important to our performance because far too often we become way too important in our own minds. Way too important in our own minds. Here's the part that really hit me this week. So I do this 360 wellness program with a group called Future Plans, and they are working in Southern Ohio and different parts of Ohio, and their goal is to eradicate poverty. So this is the goal of this Future Plans nonprofit organization. Look them up. They do really, really amazing stuff. But when we were going through our session on awe, this was not this week, but last week, I put together this awe walk, if you will, and I pulled stuff from a whole bunch of different things, and I was reading a bunch of stuff about awe from experts, and I found this one statement that really stood out to me in the literature, and I thought, oh my gosh. And it said something like this. It said, let the world show itself to you. Let the world show itself to you. And if you'd like a copy of this awe walk, shoot me an email. I'd love to share it with you. I've got a little recording of it as well. But as coaches and leaders and athletes and competitors, we are trained to pursue. We're told to drive, go get it, manage, control, whatever. And we're taught to not let life come to us, but go out and get it, make it happen, impose our will, stay on top of everything. And that mindset is really valuable, no doubt. If we don't have that mindset in some way, shape, or form, we are not going to win. But it's incomplete. Awe requires us take the opposite posture, just for sometimes. It asks us to sort of step back and to receive just for a moment, instead of direct, instead of fix. I'm a fixer. Sometimes I need to let the world show itself to me. It doesn't make us passive. It makes us perceptive. And perception is vital in all the ways that we perform. When we allow the world to show itself to us, our attention widens, our nervous system settles, our thinking becomes clearer. We reconnect with meaning, which is what strong performances and strong leadership and high performance people require. But here's the good news. It doesn't require a mountain or a cathedral or a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Awe is all around us. I've got this hat on today, and on it says, my first Tuba Christmas. Well, I did not play in Tuba Christmas, but in Akron, we have our 45th Tuba Christmas this year. There were over 300 tubas on this stage, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. During that time, if we could just pause and breathe and listen deeply, not rush past, not look at our phone, listen fully to a voice, listen to the quiet, visit a memory that once stopped us in our tracks, step outside and let the world show itself to us. That's what I was trying to let myself do at Tuba Christmas this year. It wasn't my first, but it was Jensen's. He plays a trombone, but he also can play the euphonium, and it was awesome. Sitting there and listening to these rich sounds fill this room was just awe-inspiring. Like you can feel it in your body. And if you close your eyes and just sit there just for a second, it's like, whoa, this is so cool. Now, did that erase all the stress? No. Or does it fix relationships? Like if we go back and say, oh, that was amazing or whatever it is. No, but it allows us to be amazed. It gets us out of ourselves and on to something else. That's a lesson that I talk with about teams all the time. Get out of you and into somebody else. And I guarantee you that your pressure will subside just a little bit, if nothing else. Because one of the best ways that we can reduce pressure is to help someone else. Another great way that we can reduce stress, become more compassionate, and all these different things is to notice the beauty around us. One of the other things that I love at Christmas time is my backyard. We've got lots of trees, and I put just one string of lights down, a whole bunch of them. One white light, one colored, one light white, colored, on and on and on, in sequence, of course, because everything has to be matching. But that's my own way I like things. But when I look out the window, like when I get up to go to the bathroom 40 times in the middle of the night, and I see those lights and I see them sparkle and shimmer, there's awe there. It's like, oh, it's Christmas. Just slow down for a minute. Think about what the season means. Give it some time. Let it show itself to you instead of you going out and trying to run everything, which is my normal MO and probably a lot of yours. So this week, it's a great week to let awe take a little bit of stress, to reduce some of your inflammation, to make you be more connected to not only the things around you, but the people around you and the experiences around you. So breathe, pause, go out for a walk, notice the sounds, notice the smells, notice whatever it is, the cardinals, the trains going by, whatever the sounds are, just notice nature and the things around you and let them fill you and show themselves to you just for a minute. Because when you're out there, you're not ruminating in here. And how awesome is that? Especially now when you think, oh my gosh, I have to do more. Let the world show itself to you. I love that term. I rarely do it, but it's my goal in 2026 to do it more. Because I like to rush, and I like to push, and I like to control, and I like to look for problems just like everybody else. But if every now and again, even if you do it once a day, you find something, and it's not hard to find something that makes you say, wow, I guarantee you that you'll be better for you and for everyone around you. So in this Christmas season, all in one word, in this season of lights and wonder and childhood wonder and all the great things that go around, along with this, family, friends, food, you name it, find some awe and let it help you, because if you're in a better mental state, you're going to perform better, because your mindset is your number one tool. So, Merry Christmas to you. I hope you have a wonderful and healthy holiday. enjoy, find some awe, and let it fill you. Let the world show itself to you. Until next week, have a great week.